Hello and welcome. I am so excited to have Danielle on here. You guys, today we are going to talk about all the things going on inside Danielle's newest Wealthy and Aligned one-to-one mentorship, where she's helping coaches scale in such an aligned manner and become the wealthy humans that we all deserve to be. It has been such a pleasure working alongside her in her business, and I'm just so excited to be here to chat all the things. Danielle, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
So yeah, I'm Danielle Iman, and I am a human design expert and mentor. And I help people scale their businesses using human design and their specific energy so that they get out of hustle and they can scale their businesses in alignment. So they're actually creating a business that revolves around their life, not the other way around.
I love that. Human design is definitely your superpower. Oh, I couldn't even imagine a life without human design. Why don't you why don't you talk a little bit about your passion behind that? Why, especially, there's a lot of coaches probably watching, but myself as a coach too, I have utilized human design for years now. I actually couldn't imagine never knowing
Yeah.
about it, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about like the passion behind it, building that up, um, where you were in a place where, more people need this. I need to support people with this.
Yeah, yeah. So I found human design about 5 years ago and it changed my life. Just living in alignment just changed my life. And really my life was crap. Like I was drinking on antidepressants, I was into lawsuits, I didn't have a relationship with my children.
Mhm.
Um, it was just, it was so heavy and shadowy. And I found human design and I was like, oh my gosh, I am this person and I've been trying to numb this person my whole life. And well, not necessarily my whole life, but when life starts to get ahead of you and you start to be, compare yourself to other people, you lose who you really are.
Mhm.
And getting that journey of just getting myself back into alignment changed everything for me. And I literally was like, what? Because I couldn't find a coach. I couldn't find a human design coach. And I was looking for human design, somebody to teach me and help me. And I couldn't find one. And so I decided I had really no choice. I just went all in with human design. And when I started realizing that I could make money using human design, and I was truly helping people, showing them who they are through human design, I knew that everyone needed this. And my goal is for women to feel so supported by their own energy that they're able to create $1 million and $1 billion businesses using it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a mission I can get behind because it's so beautiful, and I mean, it's easy for you and I to mention this and talk about this, but for those of you that are living misaligned right now or aren't operating quite as you would like in your business, aren't seeing the level of success yet that you would like in your business, it can feel frustrating, right? And it's to get to a place where you are operating from alignment, right? Danielle, I know you can speak to this too. It's like it truly does get to be easeful and you do get to choose what's in alignment with you and know, what you are, right? Who you are, what works for you. And for myself, I'm a projector. And for me, it was like giving me permission to set the boundaries I had been craving for years, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
And watching that support me in such an upward motion, it was so fascinating and liberating.
Yeah. Well, you get to know who you are and you get to know who you're not,
Yeah.
and you get to stand behind that.
Yes.
And you get like permission to do that without worrying about what other people think, what other people are doing in their business, how other people are creating their offers,
Mhm.
how other people are marketing themselves. You get to do you, and you get out of comparing energy, which is huge. And that is where the money is.
Yeah. Well, and we attract more of it, right?
Yep.
Um, I love it. Oh, I could talk about this all day. So to keep this, as thorough as possible and clear for them, let's talk about the biggest shifts in that we've experienced in the last 30 days in really crafting this program, really fitting it to the needs of your clients, which is, online entrepreneurs and coaches. what's the biggest shift that this is going to support them with?
So when I found you, which was a
Mhm.
whole divine thing that
Yeah,
happened there.
it was.
But I was at a place where I was like, I'm a manifesting generator and I was burnt out. I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore.
Mhm.
And then this working with you in the blueprint was, it gave me my business at a place where my offers support how I support my clients. My offer supports my business. So I know that I have a business to support me.
Yes.
And like I literally, what it did the most for me was it really showed me that this can be done without hustling behind the scenes, because this is so important for me, just working with energy in general, to know that even though a manifesting generator, and even generators, they have so much energy, if you're not using it in the right way, or in an aligned way, in the way that really lights you up and gets you really excited about your business, you're not going to have any energy. It doesn't matter that you're what your energy type is. It matters how you're using your energy in your business. And this model that I've been able to use for the last 45 days
Yeah.
has really shown me that it's possible, and that I don't have to burn out, and that I don't have to have 7 offers and different price points, and I don't have to do that, and I'm still supported.
Yeah. I think just to point that out too, the fact that not only, you know, and it's been amazing coach. I say this every day. I absolutely love coaching you, but to know, you know, we both have experienced human design on different levels and different experiences, but to both, once you've experienced those, there's such a strong respect for it.
Yeah.
And for me, as a mentor and someone who's been in the space a while now, who has experienced all the things, you know, you had mentioned too, when it comes to burnout in your business and knowing there's another way, being able to pair up, you know, the human design, but also now, you know, you're utilizing the model and your
Yeah.
clients get to experience this. That
Yeah.
was something so easy and so aligned for me to get behind when it came to creating this and bringing this to life with you,
Yeah.
watching you bring it to life. Again, I think we called it birthing at one point, one of those Voxer
Yeah.
messages. You
Yeah.
have birthed this incredible machine, I'm going to call it, because I've never seen anything like it where we're able to get to know so much of ourself and own that and step into that and then attract more of that and then build a business that really feeds our soul and feeds our energetic needs and supports a really high quality lifestyle.
Right. Right. That was big. That was big. It was
Huge.
beautiful. It gave me space to get more creative.
Right.
That's why I was able to come up with the program, because immediately it was like you gave me permission for it to be easy. You gave me permission for me to not be available. I love that. I'm just not available for that. Like, not be available for things that I didn't want to be available for, but I thought I had to be available for it because I thought that's how you ran business. And I thought this is how it works. And it's not. It works how you want it to work. And so, me being able to take what you've given me, implement that with, now I get to help other people strategize their business and use their energy in
Yeah.
order to make it work for them, is like, I mean, it's like double gold.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really and dreamy. I mean, who doesn't want to support somebody in that manner, right? Where, you know, there's so much to get back in our own lives when we understand who we are, let
Yeah.
alone, like you said, to be given permission, you know, and I loved that chat with you, you know, what are we no longer available for going forward, right? Let's just knock it off, get it out of there, and truly serve what you want to be serving. And for you, that meant, you know, there was some fear there. You let go of some offers that were really supporting you at the time, but weren't going to support your future or your future clients.
Yeah.
And there was really big shifts going on there for you, right? Energetically, mentally, physically. And it's crafted such a beautiful reality for you, for your family, for your future, and for your clients. And it's just like, that's what I guess really lights me up, is it's to support you is one thing. I've loved every minute of it, but knowing how much deeper that ripples out is so fascinating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It really is true that we all have certain people were meant to work with and impact in the realm of business.
Yep.
And it really is beautiful to have crafted this soul aligned client for my business,
Yep.
because I have seen that from you and I working together to who I'm attracting now. Like, it's very apparent the difference between soul aligned clients, not soul aligned clients, and knowing it's okay to say no to the not soul aligned clients. And that in that way, you're not saying no to money or you're not being ungrateful. You're raising your own vibrational value for the people that are ready for what you have to offer. And it is about high quality leadership and high quality responsibility in that leadership.
Heavily. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that because, like our mission over here is, create a high quality business that feeds high quality results that deliver a high quality life. And you are like the perfect example of that, right? And now you're able to support others in that. What do you feel throughout this whole experience and through you putting Wealthy and Aligned, right, which is your one-to-one mentorship together, and coming up with your methods, like her program alone is gold with the human design aspects that she's delivered in there. What do you think are the biggest life-changing shifts that you've experienced?
So I was able to pay off my debt. That was like, wow.
Amazing.
Wow. I've lived with that for 3 years.
Right.
And so that was just like, I was able to pay off my debt. I was able to create, like I've said, I've created this offer that I'm like, I'm so behind that I'm so confident in how I am supporting people through it. That I think is one of the biggest things, because I really don't believe you can sell or scale if you're not confident behind what it is that you're doing and who you are behind it. I've been able to take some long awaited vacations with my kids.
2 of them, didn't you?
2 so far. We have another one planned. I'm leaving tomorrow we rented a $4,000 Airbnb for my daughter's 16th birthday. This is just stuff that I've been putting on the back burner because, we had a year where we weren't allowed anything. So that was just kind of, everyone had that year. But then it was really an opportunity for me to just like do all this stuff that I know that we've been trying to do, like little vacations here and there where I would have not done them before because I had debt or I didn't know if I was going to get supported in my business. Like I was just like all worried about my business. I'm not at all. And that to me is everything. That I know I can call in money and soul aligned clients and totally over provide value and deeply support people. And we're going to still be able to do vacations and I'm still going to have my life. The other thing I was able to do was start back into really caring for myself, my health. So I started back at Bikram yoga. I'm back at cycle. Like I know everything is opening up now, but I feel like I'm able to financially support myself there.
Energetically too, right? And like, we're humans too. I think too, you can't remove the value around being able to say, hey, I'm going to be away from 10 to 11 because I'm taking yoga every day, or, I'm going to spin, or, I'm away Monday or Friday through Monday because I'm taking my daughter away because we both deserve it. And while at the same time, can we just mention how deeply, like you had mentioned, deeply supported your clients are with this model, because it's literally created to create momentum and results.
Yes, that is, I think, Kandice, honestly, that's the biggest thing I love about it is because when I met you, I had like 3-month offers. I had, let's do it for 6 weeks. Then I had a reading. I had all this stuff. And I wasn't really sure about the 30 days. I just knew the energy I was feeling from it. And that to me told me everything, because you're using the energy behind them and the momentum in the 30 days, you're going to show up, and you're going to show up in a way that you haven't before. And that is the buy-in. Like that is like it feels really good. It doesn't feel too fast or overwhelming. It feels very this is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for my business to pick up in this kind of momentum so I could feel super excited coming in my office every day. And I wasn't excited coming in. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to go in Instagram again. And I've got to I just wasn't excited. And every morning I was able to wake up and go, okay, what are we going to do today? What should I talk about? I was able to launch my podcast. I was just able to get a lot of strategy behind the time I was using in my business.
Yes.
And so there's no wasted time. There's no like hoping this works. It's just, this is what it is. And this works.
Yep.
And I'm not available for what doesn't work. Yeah.
Yes. And honestly, like calling in more of that, right? And leading by example. You are such a phenomenal leader. And to be able to lead your clients in that same direction of creating a life that they're available for. Right?
Yes.
Like that's everything right there. Life changing to its T, right? And then you add in all of your specialties and the wealth codes that you teach and everything that honestly, I believe every coach needs to know about themselves. And you've got yourself the answers to every prayer possible, I believe, you know?
Yeah. I was telling someone the other day, I don't feel like there's going to be a future where coaches don't know about human design. I feel like coaches need to know about people's energy in order to coach them through anything. I don't care if it's weight loss. I don't care what business. I don't care relationships, anything.
No, I agree. And I've said that a couple times too, to like Brian and friends like that aren't yet aware of it. I'm like, you what? Like you go do yourself a favor, right? At least just get to know the basics for now. I know that's, where I started, but you guys, Danielle's Instagram alone, once you figure out what energy type you are, is filled with value. She's got some reels out I've seen recently. So much value about helping you support your true self and get into alignment with that so that you can, as she calls it, attract the wealth, right? Become that $1 million, $1 billion female boss. Oh my gosh, I love it. Seeing other women rise is just so incredible, right?
Yeah.
To be a part of that. I'm so proud of you and your efforts, your clients, everything that's been happening over in your side of the world, let's call it. And this baby that you've birthed, this beauty, this true beauty here, that's going to change so many coaches' realities. Why don't you tell us a little bit, just a little explanation of, the program outcome, if you've got spots opening up soon, who those will be for, and where they can find you.
Okay, so the program is based off of the way you helped me figure out how to get attached to that energy of momentum.
Yep.
So it's 30 days. And what we do is we get you really clear on who you are at an energetic level. So we go deep into figuring out who you are at an energetic level, what's been serving you in the past, what isn't serving you, where you're leaking energy. And then we go into your wealth codes. And your wealth codes are just parts of your chart that really, if you lean into the frequency, the higher frequency of them, attract your money to you easy. And everyone has access. Everyone has wealth codes. Everyone can access it. It's not a super secret thing. It's just, I have developed a way where we get to it quick and there's no nonsense. And you start seeing money come to you quick because you're living in these codes. And so that's the program. And it's called Wealthy and Aligned. And the birth that we're talking about, what I birthed through this time with Kandice, is the high frequency formula. And that is those wealth codes in your chart. Now, everyone has a different way of accessing them and living into them, but you'll find that it's just who you really are at an energetic level, and then getting rid of the stuff that you believed you should be or compare yourself to be, and then stepping in with confidence into that frequency so that you can keep showing up in your business and life in that way. And yeah, so that's the offer. And you can find, how many spots do I have open? So we're opening up for May.
Yes.
I open up 4 spots a month.
Okay. Amazing.
Because, yeah, I'm like you. I do. I like to do it to where it's one-on-one deep work.
Yeah.
The first 30 days of learning who you are, bring up a lot of stuff. It's not that you can't handle it. It just brings up a lot of stuff to where you're like, wow. And so it's helpful. Like, I wish I had this when I was first learning. It's helpful to have someone who's been there and is living it and gets it and understands it and is just like, you're good, let's go. So I deeply support only 4 people a month. And then, and you can find that link in my Instagram bio, which is at HD by Danielle. And that's where I'm most active. So you can find me there. I also have a Facebook group. I change Your Money by Design.
I love that.
And I just launched my podcast, which is Wealthy and Aligned by Human Design as well, which, if you're new to human design, is a great place to start if you're looking to figure out how your energy attracts money.
Yes. Yes. I listened to, a couple now, and I'm like, where were you when I needed you? We
I
always
know.
need you. And that's, again, just the true beauty of what you're doing for others and the service that you provide and what this does for not just the present moment, right? This is stuff that you carry with you forever into the future of your business, into the future of your life and relationships and patterns. And it's so empowering and so powerful. So you guys make sure, I'll put that below this video link too for anybody who's watching. I will also have the audio of this uploaded eventually to my podcast. So all the links will be below for you guys to go jump over, check out the program, check out all the content she's got going on. And of course, take a listen to the podcast, especially if you are newer. I just am so proud of you. This has been so incredible watching you, go from coming in a place of, burnout, like you said, frustration, resenting certain things in your business, desiring a life of more, to you being like, hey, I'm booking the vacation. I just got my daughter the Airbnb, getting the Jeep, all of the things that we were manifesting when you had come into the program is honestly makes my heart double in size. And now knowing that you're able to take everything you've learned and then everything to be true and support others with that is such a blessing.
Yeah. It's been great too, because my kids have been able to watch this kind of unfold, and I'm the example for them. And having this be so streamlined was everything to me, because I don't want my daughter to ever watch her mom in her office and be like, that's all you do is you're in your office. I'm able to still be a mother to the little girl, and she's 16. She's not little, but
she's your little
available. Yeah.
Yes.
Present, available, and show her that you don't have to run a business, because I hope she ends up running her own business. But you don't have to run a business and be glued to your computer. You can actually have a life too.
Yeah, which is the way it should be. And again, I've done a couple of videos on this on Instagram, giving my thoughts about how flawed the coaching space can be. And that's why I love doing videos like this. And, anybody who's watching, shoot us a DM, let us know that this resonated, that you see what's possible for you, because I feel like it's my mission to help coaches, just like Danielle and our other clients, to truly see that you can have it all, right? We don't have to burn out to succeed. In fact, the opposite is true, right? And I know you've proved that to us again this past 45 days, but I feel like that's an awesome note to end that on. Do you feel like you have anything that you would like to add?
Well, I just want to say thank you, because I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for your support and belief in me. And the support and momentum you carry was huge for me. So I'm so grateful. So thank you, Kandice.
Yes, every minute of it was a blast. So I cannot wait to get this into more hands. You guys, please make sure you're reaching out if you have any questions. Goodbye.